a man racking it up, oh, he a player, he a pimp, you know, he that nigga.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a female, it's like,
You a
that's
tramp.
not proper.
That's not proper.
That's not ladylike. Like, quit it. And that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm finding out now that, hey, some black men, you know, let me go outside because black men aren't giving me what I need, the love, the comfort, the assurance that I need. But when we're talking about black men, for me personally, you stated that they don't want to come home competing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have to take that blame? We didn't force y'all not to be where y'all are not at. We didn't force.
It's the government's fault. Yeah.
Take it up with your government.
Take it up with the 1%. Yeah,
and
I agree with you.
Take it up with them, but not on us. And then y'all get mad at us that we have an attitude.
Well, it's just if we're trying to heal it, then that's the way to heal it is naturally. You know, like, and like, so like, I consider this podcast a very Christian but secular Christian podcast. I'll sit here and cuss you all day long. I'll tell you all a bunch of shit. But if you look at a lot of things that I say, I got scripture behind most of it. Amen. I got a lot of the shit that, but I can't say that because I would lose a lot of views and shit like that. But for the most part, no, I really believe a lot by the Bible. That's why I told y'all keeping your legs closed is one of the best things that y'all can do. So at the end of the day, like, everything that we're saying, it's almost very biblical. Like if we look at Ephesians, Ephesians talks a lot about the cycle between respect and love between a man and a woman, because a man usually has more on their shoulders. There's usually more respect given to the man, and so it's just never equal. Like if we have these type of mentalities, it causes issues. It causes these type of relationships where you're arguing back and forth, where if the woman automatically knows, I'm submitting to my husband, which the Bible says to do, submit to your husband. If the woman automatically submits, the cycle is perfect. Now, once again, not every guy's worth submitting to.
But coming from me, I'm very biblical, very scriptural. Ephesians, as you said, is the book of love.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the best one. Yeah,
it's the book of love. So why is it now that you can't love me because you feel like I'm not submissive?
Well, so it's not that it's not that. I don't think that it's that he can't love you because you're not submissive. I think that it's because it's a cycle. Like it's everything is a cycle. Everything in life is a cycle. And whenever you start seeing these cycles, that's whenever everything starts making perfect sense. And this is just one of the many cycles. Like this same cycle they talk about in Ephesians. Like it's a cycle between a slave and its owner. Mm-hmm. It's a cycle between the children and the parents, and then the wife and the husband. It's always this cycle. The husband is to love the wife and she is to respect the husband. The parents are to love the kids and the kids are to respect the parents. The slave owner is supposed to love his slave, and the slave will respect the owner because the responsibility is on that man. It always, and this is how we naturally work. Now, like I said, multiple men are not those guys anymore. So if you find one, you're lucky. And the thing is, if you find one who makes $50K a year, you still have to treat him with that cycle. You still have to think about that cycle, even though he makes less than you. That's why everything is fucked up today. That's why everything is fucked up today. Is because it's very hard for a woman to have that mentality when you make $20,000 more than him, or you're paying most of the bills or something. It's very hard. And that cycle, once that cycle's fucked up, we're all confused. We're like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on, you know? But what was that super chat, bro? $2 from Tradition and Mom's Talks. Sorry I didn't read your last chat at the end of the last show, bro. It was just right when we ended it. Ladies, does high body count on men matter? Why? That's a good question, man. Do you care about body count?
Yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
What's the most that you would take?
Don't come to me with no NFL football team. Like, it's just disrespectful.
Well, be realistic. Like, what's a number that you'd be cool with? Like 20, 30?
I would be, because of how men are today, I would respect 25.
25?
City boy! City boy!
See, I think realistically, they would never even tell you the truth. But this also realistically wouldn't be a question of mine. Like, my question would be, how have these past women and all these bodies that you have racked up, how has that affected you as a person and as a man? You know what I mean? So that, I don't know, it's not necessarily a question that I would have. It's not a question that leads to my end goal.
Go ahead and give me an answer though, for just I got a little example from this.
Low, high body count. I don't know, 50, because it really doesn't matter. 50? It matters about how it's affected you.
Okay, what do you think?
Niggas is wildin'.
So I feel like whatever he does before he met me does not matter to me because I wasn't there. I don't care what it is. But if it's like a high number, like triple digit, I'm gonna have an issue.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a big issue because what the fuck? That's a lot.
Oh, say
I feel
nice.
like you might be mad before you if he got herpes or like
Yes,
chlamydia.
like,
Well, yeah,
we're
or
gonna
like,
get
so how is
checked.
this
We're gonna
affecting
get
you?
checked.
Exactly.
Like, what?
But some
Whoa.
men do not bring that to the table, and then you're gonna come back 2 months later itching and scratching, and you're gonna be like, oh,
Unless
what
you
is
keep your legs
this?
closed.
We're getting
Exactly.
checked.
Yeah.
Let's check that.
No, so yeah, so do y'all think or no, so I already know how you kind of feel about it. One of the things I like to say, guys, is that when a woman gives this number of what she expects for a guy, this is usually what her number is as well. Does body count matter for women?
Yes.
Yes.
To men?
Yeah.
Or does it matter?
To
Does
men,
it matter to
yes.
men?
Yeah.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
To men, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
I would actually kind of combat that last statement. To men, I think it matters to women too for y'all. That's why the very first thing you point out about another woman that you don't like, you call her a hoe.
That's not true.
Does a
I'll say
woman's body count matter to me?
To
Is that what you're
both
saying?
men and women, so it's not
I-
subjective to
another
just
woman's
men.
body count doesn't matter to me.
Well, I want to know if a guy and a woman both run it up, do you think it's equal and damaging?
No, because when a man racking it up, oh, he a player, he a pimp, you know, he that nigga.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a female, it's like
You a
that's
tramp.
not proper.
That's not
That's
proper.
not ladylike. Like, quit it.
Quit it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely different because again, just how men and women are wired, right? So women equate sex. It's a very emotional experience. Like somebody is inside of you. Like this is a very emotional experience that's happening.
Y'all
And
release oxytocin during orgasm, and we don't.
no
And-
matter how hard women try to act like men and say that it doesn't affect them, it does, and the trauma is gonna come out whether you guys like it or not.
I'd argue it actually doesn't affect some of them, but it's because they get to a point where they've slept with so many people that that you literally, you are that numb to it, and you can't get to that
But that's
point.
how it
You
affected
can't.
you. You're numb now.
Yeah,
So that's not
but,
good.
But
Now
it's
you're
definitely
masculine.
it's definitely something that women can get to for sure.
Scientifically speaking, when you
Actually.
have sex with somebody as a female, there is a piece of your body that snatches the flesh off that man. Like it's not like he gonna.
Are you talking about
out,
the
you
DNA
know?
thing? Are you
Yes.
talking, where it's in your bone marrow?
So you like there's literally if you dissect a woman, she's past her. You're going to unfold all the men or not. You know, if it's short, long.
Yeah, it's their DNA. It's in your
It's
bone
in
marrow.
your body.
You literally can't do a marrow transfer or something. Like there's certain things that you can't do because of the DNA from the men.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it ruins the whole thing.
I know what else folds over.
Vagine hang like sleeve of
Oh
loser.
my Jesus.
No. What was the next thing I was about to ask y'all? Shit, I can't even remember it now. Wait, had you answered the question?
Oh, no, yeah. Repeat
Yeah.
the question. Repeat.
I can't. Wait. Was it?
Body
What was
count.
it? Oh yeah. Does body count? Wait, was it that?
For women.
Body count.
For women.
Yeah. Does body count?
for women.
It depends on the maturity level. I
It doesn't
feel
affect
like
men and women the same
it's like
way.
a double standard these days, and it pisses
You think it's
me
double
off.
standard?
Yes.
You know what? It is a double standard, but there's a lot of double standards today. Like y'all can get on a yacht when you're 19. I'm not. Y'all can skip the line at the club. I'm not. There's certain things that women get and men get, and life, like everything is a double. Like there's tons of double standards because men and women are not perfectly equal. So there's always gonna be double standards in society. We just have to accept them and live with them. That's the biggest problem today. Fuck, I just literally forgot it again. It was something that had to do with that. Oh no, so I'll break it down. There's just one solid reason why it's completely different. It's respected if a man gets bodies because it's hard. Anything that's hard is respected.
Yeah.
Anything that's hard, it's respected. If it's easy for y'all to get a bunch of dick, we're not gonna respect you for it. It's just that simple.
But it's not
really
hard
that
nowadays.
easy.
It's not difficult to get vagina nowadays.
So once again, it's just the top guys that are getting it. I'm telling you,
Shit.
most guys aren't getting it. Like if you really look at it, there's a reason why Fresh and Fed has as many incels as they do watching them. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, Click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.